Expensive things that are worth the money. Expensive things that are actually worth the money. Like you don't mind spending a little extra on it. Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shalonda. If you've been here before, well, welcome back. On this channel, we talk all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, and everything else in between. So we are jumping on the trend of expensive things that are worth the money, and when it comes down to it, it's all subjective, because what may be expensive for my pockets may not be expensive for yours. So let's get into it. International travel. We're leaving the country. We're getting stamps in our passport, and we are seeing this big, beautiful world because there is so much to see and so much to do. No, if I'm being honest, just being able to expose yourself, maybe expose your family to other culture, to other, things of the world, it just makes you a well-rounded person. And I have been afforded the opportunity to live in places like Turkey, Qatar, Germany, Korea, and when I tell you I did so much traveling, I think when I was in Germany, every month we had like a 4-day off, either a 3-day or a 4-day, and Shalonda was always gone somewhere. She was either on a plane, train, or automobile, but she was somewhere. But you have to get out of your bubble. You have to get out of your small town USA. That is me, and I was so thankful that my mother went into the military and I graduated high school in Germany, so she exposed me, to that life, and it has just been such a blessing. And I think I have passed this on to my own daughter. Was it last year? When was the Beyonce concert? We went to London. We went to London for the tour, and then we went over to Paris. We took the train to Paris. So being able to, expose her to that, to be able to travel with her. And I think she has caught the travel bug. We have a trip planned at the beginning of the year, but you have to get out and you have to see this big, beautiful world. Prescription skincare. Prescription skincare is always going to be worth, the copay. It's always, I don't have to pay a copay. I'm in the military. But for those that do, this is worth the money to have great skin. Now, I have a tretinoin that I use for my fine lines and my wrinkles, because we want to be, what? Say it with me, aging backwards. We want to be aging backwards. I also have a prescription of, I always mess this word up, azelaic acid. These two together, I use this one mainly for hyperpigmentation that I've been dealing with, but this duo, honey, is always worth the money. Speaking of skincare, I love La Mer products, and I know that not everyone is able to afford those products, but if you can, I picked this up because I'm going to be doing some traveling here soon. But this is like a introductory bag toiletry or whatever system. It's our most loved mini set. That's what it is, where you could try before you commit yourself to maybe spending $200 or $100 on. This was $100, and in here you get the regular size soft cream, the La Mer soft cream, that you would normally spend over $100 for. I picked this up off of the Nordstrom sale, but they always have it. But in here you have the Essence foaming cleanser. Now, I've never used the cleanser because I used the La Roche-Posay. You have the treatment lotion, which I swear by. You also have a moisturizing soft cream. I'm a soft cream kind of girl. I just find it lighter than the original formula. And then you have a night cream in here, a rejuvenating night cream. These are so great. And I don't want to take my, you know, huge products, and I hate transferring, you know, one cream to a smaller jar or whatever just for travel. So this is perfect for me, and this is what I am going to be packing for my trip this month. What do they say? Good things come in blue packages. So I wanted to share with you because I find that this was so worth the money. This is the Elsa Peretti Tiffany cuff bracelet. I bought this, was it 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago, coming up on 2 years ago, because I bought this for my 50th birthday. This is the most expensive piece of jewelry that I own. And when I tell you, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's a statement piece. It's a statement piece. It cannot be duped. It is a statement piece. It's a conversation starter. And when I tell you, I wanted to do something really special for my birthday, because this was I think it was like the 50th anniversary with Elsa Peretti and Tiffany, the 50th anniversary of the cuff bracelet. And I was turning 50. So why not? And I happened to be on a birthday trip when I picked it up. I was in San Francisco with my cousin and her sorority sisters. Now I am of the big age where Bath and Body just don't do it for me. If that's your thing, more power to you. But I love a good fragrance. I love a good, expensive fragrance. This is the Bottega Veneta. This is my recent fragrance. Bottega Veneta Midnight Summer. When I tell you, it smells so good. And I am so ready to wear this, you know, in the fall, in the winter. It may be a little bit, you know, heavier for some people for the summer, but at night, this isn't a daytime fragrance. You don't want to wear this during the day, but at night and in the fall and the winter, then yes, midnight summer, beautiful fragrance. But I believe that fragrances, perfumes, especially if you find one that you really, really love, is always going to be worth the investment. We're not judging, are we? We're not judging over here. But I'm a journal kind of girl. I'm a note-taking kind of girl. I'm an agenda kind of girl. And I just find it, you know, I just find it so cute and so chic to pull out you know, aesthetically pleasing notebook. So this was my first one. This is the Louis Vuitton Agenda in the size MM. But I will tell you, I have had this one since 2015. 2015. So worth it. And then when I was in Germany, because I like to just, you know, take notes, write. I love a bullet journal, and I can just slide a little notebook in here, and just, you know, when I'm traveling, I keep this one on my nightstand. I just pack this, or I'll pack a travel journey, but just pulling something out that's aesthetically pleasing, you know, I think is so worth the investment. Now this was a recent purchase. I probably had this a year ago. Yeah, it's been a year. But this is the Louis Vuitton Desk Agenda. I had a hard time with this. I'm going to be honest. I had a hard time trying to, you know, figure out how I wanted to set this up. And what I ended up doing was just getting some bullet or graph paper from Amazon, sliding it in here along with the agenda calendar, you know, all this, the setup from the actual Louis Vuitton store. This is working for me right now. Will it be a be all do all type of agenda? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with it before I get rid of it. Before I get rid of it and just get the GM agenda, because I do like the size, but we're talking about the aesthetics of it, right? It's worth the investment. It's worth the investment. Now, the last thing that I think is worth the investment is anything Bottega, honey. Anything Bottega. You know that I rave about the craftsmanship of Bottega, you know, hardware, Bottega leather. There is none other like it. There is none other like it. You can try to dupe it if you want. The quality, honey, is not the same. It's not the same. This, you know how when you find what works for you, and I've said this before, you have to sometimes kiss a lot of frogs to find that right partner. Well, honey, I had to go through a lot of bags to actually figure out at almost 52 what works for me and what speaks for me. It's so crazy because I was watching an interview and someone said that the I let it go through one ear and right out the other, but I remember what they said that the Bottega Jodie was a entry level bag to Bottega. I said entry level bag, honey. This bag was over $3,000. Entry level where? Entry level where? And with this type of leather, this type of craftsman, I don't know what they were smoking. I don't know what is top tier. Is Hermes top tier? I don't know, because that's not even, that doesn't speak to me. That doesn't speak to me like this. But you know, we're into whatever we're into, you know. But this has been things that I find expensive that are actually worth the money. Let me know. Let me know, honey, what are you willing to spend a little extra on? What are you willing to spend a little extra on? You know, what brings you joy? What are those investment pieces for you? I'm going to trust you to do all the things. You're going to like, you're going to comment, you're going to subscribe, you're going to tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next week, my friend, I hope you have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.